Let me see if I can find it on here. Phone needs to be charged. You know how it goes. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. First person here is Be Wise. Be Wise, General. Feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. If you're feeling anxious about something, that anxiety should start to move into the past. You may be spending time with the Libra. Beautiful one for today. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, or personal relationships may be functioning better today. Hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and pays off, and success comes in. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. A new beginning is on the horizon. Not bad. Sarah, why does not my friend AG text me as often as she used to? We usually have short catching up combos a few times a week lately. Only I reach out. She doesn't as often, and she used to. I wonder what's wrong. Hi, Mel. I don't think anything is wrong. I think that she's just been pretty busy lately. You could always ask her, but I don't think that there's anything specifically wrong. I think she may be feeling a little tired, a little overwhelmed. She's got a lot going on, that kind of stuff. But I don't think there's anything wrong. AA, why does Asher want to meet me? It looks like a casual social activity, like maybe hanging out or catching up, that kind of a thing. Like maybe it's been a long time, looking to catch up, hang out, that kind of a thing. Queen for tomorrow. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Love changes for the better quickly. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Shar, love. Disconnect from people, places, and things that aren't working, and new doors open. Empress is bringing in love and money. But a disappointment must heal, or you may let go of something that's like disappointing. It moves into the past, and then life could be moving forward, possibly with a Scorpio, maybe with an Aries. Life may change for you with love, like quickly, like out of the clear blue sky, all of a sudden, boom. You find yourself in a committed relationship that takes off quickly. And it could be, well, you got Libra, Scorpio here, possibly an Aries. Exploring your options leads to success. But I wouldn't be looking back on the past. I would cut ties with the past and focus more on moving forward. T-Vet, General for the next 48. Oh, I skipped Nat. Nat, I'll come back to you. T-Vet. You're no longer holding yourself back. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in extra money. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you may be planning travel. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Nat, General. Nat, General. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around work, school, or business, and money is coming in. Perseverance around work, school, or business is bringing life back into balance, and life is moving forward. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Stacy for today. Something may happen today that makes you happy, but the sun, it may be business related because it's like the hard work that you're putting in is paying off and bringing in happiness, and that may be work related. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Could be spending time with a Leo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish comes true, and then you might be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that could make you feel relieved as well. Peach, general. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Money comes in, finances improve, maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. Maybe spending time with a Cancer or an Aries. Luck is changing for the better. And if you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Kriti, general. General, you've got making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially around business that are bringing in cause for celebration. You may be working on a new creative project or hobby. Stacy, finances for the rest of this month. Finances are okay. The hard work you put into business pays off and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition and life comes into balance. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief. Anxiety around finances is beginning to ease. Where the hell am I? Dee for the rest of the day. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Walk away from someone or something that you feel no longer serves you. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it may resolve itself and move into the past. Could be spending time with Sagittarius. You're being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. Emin, general. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you speak your mind. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant will no longer be stuck or stagnant. Things should now start to move forward in the month of September. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve, maybe feeling a little bit more financially stable and successful. Not bad, not bad. Oh my goodness. Martisha for the weekend. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and life may be coming into balance. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Making decisions that push life forward. You could be feeling grounded and stable. It should be a good weekend. You have cause for celebration coming in. Cause for celebration. Should be a positive weekend. Liz, love for this weekend. You may have choices and options. Now, if you already have plans, your plans should be successful. If you don't have anything planned, you may have choices. You have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A wish comes true. Explore your options. You may have a new journey that begins, or you may be doing something on a whim, fun and exciting. Evie, I'm looking into studying HR for 1 year and to continue working part-time or full-time depending on what works. What do the cards say? Well, you could do that. You could do that. You got success coming in. Teamwork is favored. The possibility for new school is here. The hard work you put in will pay off and you'll feel relief around life moving forward. You can make that happen. Yep. Liz, general for tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And slow and steady wins the race. You could be planning, maybe planning travel, maybe spending time with Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Something may happen tomorrow that makes you happy. Your luck is changing for the better. May also have fire around. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Oh, let me think. Oh, good. Martisha, you're probably going to have a good weekend. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ever loving, you can put the question here. Did you put the question there? If you send the question here, just put it with a blue heart. I think we are up to Michelle for next week. A wish comes true, life moves forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Scorpio. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around like work, school, business, career kind of a thing. Listen to your intuition. Leo, general. General, you've got choices and options around social activity. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got, you could have a wish coming true. Oh, it's not bad. You have negativity moving into the past. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius. Could be spending time with a Virgo. Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Zara. Ever evolving. What are Danyan's opinion of me? What are Dr. Danyan's opinion of me? This person may have a lot of respect for you, may find you to be somebody who is grounded, stable, genuinely a happy person, smart, intelligent, successful, pleasant, reliable. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sweating in here now. I'm sweating over here. It's like this is such a weird room because it either gets really hot in here or really cold. That's what happens when you're hanging out in the closet. I don't care. I don't care. I love it in here. And I love too that I could just shut the door and then everything goes away. You know what I mean? I don't have to take everything down. Bo, general love and money. Bo for general. Look at happiness coming in over your life, and a new journey is about to begin. That may be around work, school, or business. It's bringing life back into balance, bringing a little bit more financial stability. Life is moving forward. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Life is moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you're leaving the past in the past, and life could be moving forward with a Virgo or a Taurus. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. You also may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Did that one. Queen, I did. Katrina, Nathan's current feelings and next actions towards me this week from my text. He seems a little stagnant because he's showing as the Eight of Swords. And there may be a third party here, or there's somebody else involved in this situation. That could be a reason why the communication is slow or disconnected. Things are a little bit out of balance. May find you to be a genuinely nice person, somebody who is smart and intelligent, somebody who is down to earth and reliable. But this relationship is definitely out of balance, or the two of you may not be on the same page as of right now. I'm not convinced there's going to be communication this week, but there'll probably be communication maybe between now and the end of September. Rip Hand Deep, General. You've got life's moving forward and you're ready for it. The world is at your feet. A wish comes true. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Ooh. You maybe hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Money comes in, finances improve, and then you might be feeling like going back to school, or thinking about going back to school, or learning a new area of study. Keep in mind, it could be for business, it could be for pleasure. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be like going back to college. Hello for today. Hello for today. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life moves forward with teamwork. Listen to your intuition. Cooperation and compromise gets you far today. Areas of your life that have been stagnant will now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. The world is at your feet. A wish comes true. Summer love. Could I have a reading around me and Joey Aquarius? Things look a little slow. I mean, you may be feeling like a little disappointed that maybe things aren't moving forward quick, but it looks like slow and steady wins the race, and it's suggested that, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Communication's coming in, but other than that, things look a little slow, which is okay if this is a new connection. Give it a little bit of time. Pallavi, love. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down around a new journey, possibly with a Sagittarius, maybe water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Exploring your options leads to success around love, and you have a wish that comes true. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. Camo in general. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. Money comes in, finances improve. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings around the horizon that could lead to success. And you have something coming in that's making you happy. Something maybe making you happy this weekend, or this week. Maggie for the next 24. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with a Scorpio. Could be spending time with another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe planning travel. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you have feeling a little bit more financially secure happening. Mary, that question is too vague. Are you in real danger of what? Did I skip a? I don't think so. Macy, I think I'm up to Macy. Macy, general for the day. You've got the world at your feet, and you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have money coming in. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news you've been waiting on, maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life comes into balance and anxiety eases. Vaishali, general. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Listen to your intuition. And you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. D for today. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with a Pisces or a Gemini. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care if you can. Starfall, love. You cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New doors open pretty quickly. Could be with a Cancer that comes in out of the clear blue sky. May even be with a Capricorn. Romance could heat up. If you feel like you're like holding on to something that's not working, cutting away shit that's not working will open new doors pretty quickly. And you do have a committed relationship coming in before the end of the year, if that's something that you're interested in. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? You have success coming in around love when you explore your options, making decisions that push life forward. You have an Aries here. You have a Sagittarius. You have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, but you may have a couple of options around. Let's see what happens. Not bad. Drew Lopez, DJ's intentions if he ever comes back around. I don't see any specific intentions at this point. If you have intentions for him, I would let him know how you feel, because otherwise you might be feeling like disappointed. Like I wouldn't imagine that he doesn't have anything going on right now in his head. Oh, me, Evie? Oh, thank you. Devin, I just lost my job. Oh, no. Do you see me being able to afford my car and other bills? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're going to get another job. And if you don't, you'll probably get unemployment or something that will hold you over until you do get another job. You should be able to figure it out. Like, if you're proactive about it, you'll be able to make it work. Clara, what do you see around my loan situation? Will I get the money by next week? You could get it by next week. Yeah, that's possible. Raymond, love for Saturday. You have a wish that comes true. And you may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life begins to move forward. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success. A wish comes true. SM, what does AP Sagittarius think of me? May have a lot of respect for you. May find you to be like respectable, generous, kind-hearted, empathetic, caring, a loyal friend. Pretty good. Pretty good. Eminem, love for Taurus. Taurus may be feeling grounded and stable or happy and content with the way love is right now. If they're currently with someone, their relationship should be successful. If they're not with anyone, they have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They may have earth as well, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Maybe may even have long-term potential around a current relationship or the next relationship that comes in. They're not looking back on the past, so if they're not with anyone, their love life is probably moving forward to new energy. If they are with someone, they should leave the past in the past and not bring it into the future. RK, weekend vibes. Weekend vibes are good. Choices and options around social activity. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could be spending time with a Capricorn or a Leo. Virta, general. Virta, general. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Choices and options are coming in around social activity. And then you may be spending time with a creative person working on a creative hobby or whatever it is. It would be creative in nature. Either you're doing it or you're spending time with somebody who is like, could be like, I don't know, like going with a friend to a museum, something like that. Whatever it is, there's something around creativity this weekend. But for the most part, things are looking pretty good. Pretty good. Essence, what does September look like for me? You may be busy. It may be a busy month, but good. Like feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money's coming in, choices and options around social activity. You might be feeling like your luck is changing for the better. You could be planning travel. You're listening to your intuition. And success comes in around finances improving. Not bad, not bad. Essence, what is up with Leo Cancer guy? I haven't talked to him since last I told you. I called last night just to ask how he's doing and no answer. That makes me feel like a bother. I don't think that you're bothering him, no. It looks like you're probably going to hear from him soon. Did you leave a message or anything? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll hear from him soon. Happiness comes in around communication, either coming in or picking up. He may have just been busy, like the last week of August. Could have had a lot of shit going on. He may have been busy with like work, school, business, or a family obligation. And communication comes in soon. He also may have been like not feeling that great, like maybe a little bit like run down or under the weather. Magician's heart, love. When it comes to love, life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Disconnect or walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and love could move forward with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're feeling undecided, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready, but if you feel like you're in a relationship or a situation where you're kind of beating a dead horse, and maybe time to make the decision to leave that in the past. Alma, when will Ben pay the balance due to me? I asked today, and it's been a long time now. I'm going to say maybe within the next 2 weeks. Clara, when do you see me? Oh, I did that one about the loan. Evie, do things move forward with me and Will? I messaged him to say we can meet up in London sometime, and he replied, sure, what's going on? Things do look slow. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow mover, and the Chariot in reverse, which are both like slow movers. So I wouldn't imagine that anything is going to happen quickly, but at least putting it out there could get things started. I don't see romance, love, or commitment here, but it is a slow mover. So it doesn't mean that can't happen. We just might not be there yet. I would follow up with that message at some point if you don't hear from him, like say within the next 2 weeks, with like a definite plan, like asking him to meet at a specific time, because otherwise, like this could just keep dragging on. Like it's slow to begin with here, and you want to try to get the ball on the, get the ball moving. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's slow, but there is possibility for things to move forward. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? Success is coming in around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. You may be planning travel. Maybe spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Not bad. Not bad. Jazz General for the week. For the week, you've got, with the Empress here, you've got love and money coming in, life-changing for you for the better. Quickly listen to your intuition. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Negativity moves into the past. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Oh, you could have a wish come true. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. But if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Kia, we haven't spoke for 3 weeks. What is he thinking? I need the person's name. What is going on in this connection? I'm tired. I don't know why my mind is stuck on this and I can't let it go. Okay, I need the person's name or their astrological sign. Lucky, General. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and an old wound heals and moves into the past. You may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. You'd have more money coming in and your perseverance pays off. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby, and you could have choices and options that come in around social activity. A new journey begins. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you may be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Amen for the rest of this week with O. For the rest of this week, I don't see much changing. Things look a little bit out of balance. But if you already have plans, the plans probably won't change either. Like there's not much change between now and the end of the week. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful at this time. If you don't have plans, probably nothing is going to happen. Miss Billy, will we get a good offer on the house soon? Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. Stephanie, outcome of the interview I have on Monday. Looks quite successful, with new beginnings on the horizon that ease anxiety and push life forward. Oklahoma. When will Ben... Oh, I did that one. Mary Adams General. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. You'll have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home. Miss Billy, Kay got a divorce yesterday. Is he still going to be hooking up with her, or is he telling me the truth? He's still hooking up with this person. I don't know what's happening here, but this is like a very convoluted situation. It's like there's lies and deceit, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, beginnings and endings, and cycles that keep repeating. So whoever's involved in this situation, each person has to make the decision for themselves to not be part of it. Otherwise, the cycles are going to continue. And yeah, it looks very complicated. Yeah, and it's like somebody here knows that they're wrong and they're not willing to take any responsibility for it, but things are way out of balance. Yeah, it's like what a tumultuous situation. It's like ups and downs and cycles, but like you would think a divorce would be the end, but it's not the end. Just like it's similar to like, well, if we get married, he's going to be faithful. No, he's not. If he wasn't faithful before, he's not going to be faithful just because you're legally married. And just because you're divorced doesn't mean that you're not going to be hooking up. It's kind of a chaotic situation. Anyways. Kia's person is a Taurus. Okay, let's see. We haven't spoken in 3 weeks. What is the Taurus thinking? What is going on in this connection? I'm tired. My mind is stuck on it. I can't let it go. Okay, let's see. So I don't know what your relationship was like with this person, but things are out of balance. The relationship or the situation has weakened because things got thrown out of balance and it's unstable. So I don't know what you're expecting from the relationship or what you want, but you may end up getting disappointed. Now, the fact that you can't let it go, it hasn't been that long. 3 weeks isn't that long, in order to let something go. But if you can't let go of something, it doesn't have to do with the other person, it has to do with you. So you have to figure out what it is that this is representing in your life or why you won't let go of it. That has nothing to do with the other person and everything to do with you. It usually dates back to a childhood wound. Now, as far as this connection is concerned, it looks like it's out of balance. So I don't know if this was once a committed relationship and maybe that one person wants out and the other person still wants to be committed. If this was just two people that were kind of hanging out or hooking up, that may be the same issue. One person wants more than the other person wants. Things are kind of out of balance. And now the person that's quiet, it's like, they're focusing on themselves. They're not really thinking much about this situation. Things are unstable, but you have to figure out what you want from it. And then if you want to discuss it, I would reach out to him. I wouldn't wait on him because it doesn't look like he's looking back on the past. It looks like he's moving before this happened. Erica, what's coming in for me for the rest of 2025? Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life changes for the better quickly. Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you could be planning travel. Not bad. Essence for today and tomorrow. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life may change for the better quickly around finances. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and relief comes in around life moving forward. Emily for today and tomorrow with Soha. Life comes into balance. Slow and steady wins the race. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Things look a little slow. Depends what you have planned. If you have something planned, not much is changing. If you don't have anything planned, probably not all that much is happening. You might be feeling a little bit stressed around this situation, but things look okay. Like maybe a little slow, but okay. Pure Heart, does JP want a new romantic beginning with me? I'm not convinced this person's looking for romance at this point. If that's something that you want, you may have to bring it up with them. Latoya, does my son's father, Tay, want to come back towards me? I don't see him making any moves at this point. If you want to reconnect with him, you might have to reach out with him and let him know how you're feeling. Job, boyfriend Jay's current feelings and next actions. Well, things look a little stagnant. He's got the Hangman here. You'll hear from him. There'll be communication, but it looks like you guys are at a standstill or a stalemate. Like there's not all that much happening between the two of you. You might need to have a conversation with this person about the word, like, what's going on in this relationship, because things look a little slow and a little out of balance. Emily Shaw, near future for Jane and me. You have the world at your feet here. Communications either coming in or picking up. Maybe spending time together with growth, change, and transformation over the month of September. You could be planning travel. The heck am I here? I did those. Migu for the next 24. Money coming in, finances are improving, feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You've got feeling like feeling grounded and stable, and teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Money comes in and finances improve, a wish comes true. Is that guy out there snoring? I hear snoring. Mega, love. When it comes to love, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's not functioning well, let it move into the past. And then with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, but all this crap here needs to move into the past. And then life could move forward with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Stargate, love when I move to Boston. I feel better about the move. Cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you will bring in choices and options. So if you're moving, like to start a new life, like leave all the old energy in the past and start fresh, and new doors will open. If you move and you're still hung up on the past, it's it's going to keep you in the past. It's not going to be helpful. But moving and with being open to choices and options could be bringing in new energy between now and the end of the year. Could be a Pisces or another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. New energy comes in that could be bringing in a wish comes true. And then you have anxiety eases and moves into the past. Wise soul for the next week ahead. Well, you have success coming in around work, school, or business, and you have life coming into balance. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward, and disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life's moving forward, and you're ready for it. Perseverance pays off. The snoring dog. He's not so bad. Dylan used to snore like an old man. Evie, I need references for HR course. From the past employers have selected Zoe, Ben, and Laura. My most recent job was awful, so I haven't requested a reference from them. Will the rest of the references be enough? I think they will be. Let's see. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I don't even think they're going to call all of them. Oh, hi, Adonis. I did that one. Mary, I did. Who, me? Does the guy T I used to date still think about me? What's the energy around him when it comes to me? He could definitely think about you on occasion, but the energy is disconnected. Like, I don't think he's like sitting around like thinking about the situation. You could cross his mind, but he's like neutral, like not here nor there. It's not something that's very active in his head right now. Marietta, will I be a very good submissive housewife for Carl in the future? You have to make that decision. The cards can't tell you to do that. You have to make that decision. If you want to do that, then that's who you'll be. You have to make that decision. You can ask a different question if you want. M. Lourdes, today I accepted a job offer at AESN to teach teachers. Will I succeed, and will the teachers like my job? Yeah, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Yeah, I think you will enjoy it. And it looks like it's got a lot of nice potential. Good. My P, what is S's current feelings for me? When will he approach me? I don't see him approaching you. I don't know where you are in this relationship, but he looks distant or like he's moved in a different direction. I would say he thinks highly of you, may find you to be a nice person, somebody who's grounded and stable, but he's not on the same page as you. So if you are interested in him, you might need to let him know that, because he looks like he's moving in a different direction. Mountain, would be best for Penny to find a new shoer for her and stop using TW. You probably could find somebody better, but I don't think that this person is terrible. But if you wanted to find somebody better, there is somebody better out there. I mean, there's always going to be somebody better out there, but this person doesn't look terrible. Like they get the job done kind of a thing. They're okay. Like they may be average, and then you may be able to find somebody who's even better than that. Better than average. Amu, love and romance coming in. Leave the past in the past. If you're in a dysfunctional relationship or a dysfunctional situation, let that move into the past. If you're in a well-functioning relationship, don't bring the past into the future. If you're not with anyone, life is moving forward towards greener pastures with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And it could be something that comes in out of the clear blue sky when you lay down the law and set boundaries. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Mithella, what is the next move from my person M? Love for you. Love for you too. There could be communication that comes in, small talk. There may be small talk or communication that comes in. I don't know how often you see or hear from this person, but there may be something that happens out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, kind of a deal. You may even run into them. Bye, Evie. I'll see ya. And Lourdes, job offer came yesterday. You told me last week I would have an offer that would please me. Oh, excellent. Good, good, good. I'm glad that it happened fast because sometimes things take so long to happen. Lady Sunshine cards for September. Slow and steady wins the race. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You have the world at your feet. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. Oh, Mary, I did yours just a little while ago. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Georgia, timing on getting my insurance payout for 22. Okay, you got a 15 here, so it's probably within the next 2 weeks or so. I'm going to say relatively soon, within the next 2 weeks probably. Alpha, General. Alpha, you've got success coming in around work, school, or business, and your perseverance pays off and makes a wish come true. Listen to your intuition. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You may have choices and options around social activity, and you may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Marietta, I can't answer that question because the cards can't tell you how to act. You have to make that decision. It's like the cards can't tell you you need to be a school teacher. The cards can't tell you that you have to be submissive. That you have to decide that that's what you want. You see what I mean? It's like the cards can't say you have to go out and buy a blue Honda. You have to make the decision to buy a blue Honda. So that's a choice that you need to make. Jess, general for next week. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Life comes into balance. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life moves forward. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Vicky, general for tomorrow. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be doing something around the home. Something nice may happen. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Making decisions that push life forward, listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around finances. New love tomorrow. New love tomorrow. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in, and the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to work, school, or business. Life is moving forward, and a little more financial stability is coming in. Kind of a lot happening for tomorrow. That may be over the course of September. That's a lot happening. Me too. Well, Sarthak and I divorce. As of right now, it looks like divorce could be possible. Yeah, it depends where you guys are in your relationship. You got about a 70% chance, yes. If you're having problems and you really don't want to get divorced, you may want to try to get ahead of that now. Priyanka, what's coming into my life? You have choices and options coming in around social activity. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. A wish comes true. Happiness comes in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Money comes in. Finances improve. And you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Hi, Anthony. I'm okay. How are you? Oh, you're welcome, Anthony. Thank you, thank you. Mel for the weekend. If you've recently had an argument or disagreement with someone, or if you do, it'll resolve itself and move into the past pretty quickly. Listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may have choices and options around social activity. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. The world is at your feet. You might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. And you could be investing some time in a side business, side project, or side hustle. Zara, Black Eagle posted a video with me from the game on his TikTok while he was still has me still in block. His next actions towards me. Well, things are still out of balance right now. Things are misaligned, but eventually he'll get over this. He'll unblock you and you'll hear from him. Might take a little bit of time, like maybe sometime in September. Adonis, Aqua's intentions towards me at the moment, I don't plan to unblock right now. Well, right now, Aquarius may be feeling stagnant now, or like, kind of like you stopped them in their tracks, but their intentions are for communication to come in, so they may try to contact you a different way. They may also feel like they did something wrong and they're not taking responsibility for it. So it could be the kind of thing where they may be actually realizing that, you know what, I deserve to get blocked. Like, I've done this before and now I'm getting it. Now I don't like the way that it feels. Although I know it's happened before, but I don't usually see Virgo, a hermit in reverse in this situation. So that may be a good thing. That may be a good thing. Kind of acknowledging, you know, their part in it. Their intentions, though, are for communication to come in or pick up and for themselves to get unblocked. Like to have be nobody likes to be blocked. Anthony, did you have a question? Go ahead, you can post it. As Rosie, is the scheduled interview going to happen today? I'm not confident it's going to happen today. You should have the interview. It just might not be today. Let's see what happens. Anthony, is the Scorpio that I'm seeing really wants to get together with me? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Devaya, what did G think about my message describing further cooperation? They may feel like it could work. Three of Cups, like cooperation and compromise, could lead to like things getting aligned and moving forward. Teamwork. Teamwork is favored around collaboration. Yeah, I mean, they may be okay with it. If you're looking to do it again in the future, they may be available. P.S. What did he think of me? May have found you to be somebody who was kind and caring, somebody who was like loyal, friendly, pleasant, easy to get along with, nice, loyal friend. Pretty good. Hi, Explore. TR, the cards can't make the decision for you. You have to make that decision. I would say that the cards think that both people have opportunity, but if I had to choose one over the other, V looks a little bit better as far as like being more stable and grounded if you're looking for something that's like committed or stable. The other person may not be so stable. Right now, anyway. Tobias, what's coming in for intimate connection? New beginnings. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. Don't bring the past into the future. If you're not with anyone, things could change for you for the better quickly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Rita, will my healthcare business do well? It does have good potential. Yeah, it's got potential. See what happens. Oh, you're welcome. Anthony, can you give me a little more info on the Scorpio? Well, communication should be coming in or picking up. Being clear about your wants and needs could lead to commitment at some point. This might not be right away. That's okay. That's okay. But there is potential for things to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, and keeping things as balanced as possible is suggested. So, like, in other words, if you text her and she doesn't respond, don't text back right away. Like, give it some time. If the communication's flowing pretty evenly, then it's okay to continue that communication. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success, and it may even have long-term potential around it. But don't dive in head first. I would take it one day at a time. This person seems to be somebody who is strong and confident, hardworking and successful. And they kind of like, they may be like they may have a tough personality. I mean, I feel like sometimes Scorpio do. My mother was a Scorpio. And this person knows what they want. They know how to get what they want, and they're very strong. So I wouldn't dive in head first. I take it one step at a time and try to keep everything as balanced as possible. And there is potential for things to move forward successfully. It looks pretty good. Leo. Had to take another test waiting on results. Will I have to repeat this test after? I don't think you're going to have to repeat it. No, I don't think so. If she's pulling and pushing, then you have to keep things in balance. So like I said before, if you text once and she doesn't respond, that's okay. You can text again, but don't send 15 text messages that go unanswered. You know what I mean? Like, you send a text message, you don't hear back right away, that's okay. You kind of try to keep the energy as even as possible. If she texts you and like you normally have to wait for a response, it's okay to let her wait. Like, you don't want to be the one firing off a million text messages and being ignored. And if she's pushing, then you go away. So when she's like pushing you away, go away. Let her come to you. This way you keep it as balanced as possible, because once things go out of balance, forget it. It's hard to get things back in balance. You're waiting on a positive test result, so maybe this one that you just took will be positive. Let's see what happens. Explore. I'm still looking for a room to shift to. I have to hurry, but I don't know with whom I should shift. Is there any time yet to get a room partner in a room? Could be within the week. It could be something that happens very quickly, like within the next 5 to 7 days. If for some reason it doesn't happen that fast, it might take a couple of weeks. It could take 5 weeks. But I think it's going to be something that happens relatively quick. Energy around it is like changing for the better quick. Payment, energy between me and Virgo. It looks a little bit out of balance. I don't know, two people that aren't on the same page, or maybe that one person may want things to move forward quicker than the other person is willing to. Things are a little bit out of balance. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. But expressing your wants and needs may be helpful. Slow and steady wins the race. Emily, will my mom succeed in getting the needed drug from abroad? I think so. I think she's going to be successful, yeah. Most likely. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? that's it. All right, then I will wrap it up and I'll come back on tonight. But tomorrow's going to be a busy day, so I probably won't be on again tomorrow until tomorrow night. But I'll see you guys tonight. I'll be on tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. Yeah, I'm going to try to come on maybe around 9, 8:39, something like that. Thank you all very much for being here. Bye-bye.